the Dogs. Dippy, hit by Hardy. Doesn't stop him. Loveridge goals. Morris. And he was okay. Jason Dunstall. He misses. Kennedy doesn't. Finished off with 8 goals in another magical performance. Who was it said that they were under pressure? Jim Sewell. Whilst for the Hawks, Jason Dunstall, number 1. John Platten. Jason Dunstall, number 2. Dermot Brereton. Whilst for the Tigers, Morris Rioli. For Geelong, Gary Ablett.
Was beyond that. The Hawthorn players just went out there and pushed the ball forward and just won the game, and they are going to play 2 more games of football. They'll play and win the second semi, then they'll go on and win the premiership. By that far it doesn't matter. They're not much superior. They've got too many guns, they've got too many on-ball players and space players who actually go and get the ball. Blokes like Loveridge, Muse back in form. You've got Big Deer that did a fair job in the ruck, and you've got Buckenara, who picked up in the last quarter, slipped himself just a fraction. Jacko, you might remember. No, he won't win the middle because Wes will be up there close. There probably won't be anybody from Geelong in the middle, but Buckenara will give it a good side.
Put aside your mind, just asking you a question. Buckenara's got an excellent chance of winning.
I don't believe he has, but blokes like Langford play well. Simon Beasley was unsighted. He kicked 1 goal, and Footscray players just really couldn't take it up to Hawthorn because they didn't have the players. All the injuries. Royal wasn't here.
Well, besides reading through the whole of the Hawthorn side which you've just done, what about Footscray? They've had 11 wins. They were fighting for a place in the final 5, so how would they not have the players to come
Well, they've only got about 8 of their best players out injured or suspended, and their captain's out, their vice-captain's out, you know, and they just could not, deputy vice, they just could not field a competitive team.
And last Saturday's captain was almost out.
Oh.
Jack, we've listened to Crackers go through a long dissertation about Hawthorn. How do you rate them?
How do I
Straight
rate
from the shoulder, mate.
Straight from the shoulder. Well, I think they experimented a little bit yesterday. They're trying to find out, I think, whether they should play Byrne in the ruck or play this young Dyer and also the other fellow Abbott. I think that was their idea yesterday.
And Payton?
And Payton won't get back on the side. He slows it down a bit.
Experimental yesterday?
Yeah, a little bit experimental, I thought. They had
Space age experimental, Jack?
Well, yes, it was space age. Brereton couldn't get up there yesterday in the space. He couldn't get into space yesterday. He had a very bad day, as a matter of fact. But they are a little bit above. What can you expect? They've got 3 good footballers, and they're both all looking over the fence. I was going to say they're both looking over the fence. Royal is also Bam. They're sitting over the fence. They're their spacemen, the amount of fellas that can run, and they're sitting looking over the fence at 7 out of 18 other players that they haven't got much experience amongst that mob now.
How did the Hawthorn Rovers go, Jack?
They went exceptionally well. 1 kicked 3 and 1 kicked 4, but he'd get a vote for Brownlow.
Jack, how do you stop Jack, is it a foregone conclusion? Otherwise, how do you stop Hawthorn running that?
I don't think you can. The simple reason you can't stop them is because there's got too many good players in the side that know all about football. Now, if you stop one, you've got 17 other players who'll take over for that one player, and that's their trouble. And if you dog him too much, you'll get knocked out. So there you are.
Do they have a set pattern of play, Jack?
Yes, they've got a set pattern of play. If you could upset that, but they haven't got players on the other sides to upset it. They're too busy looking after their own style of play to upset the Hawthorn.
What is the pattern?
The pattern is running from the back line. It's just running from the back line. That's
got
all
an arrowhead, a Flintstone arrowhead.
They all come in like that, and they've got a leader going up the ground. They hit it from one to the other going up the ground. But if you can intercept it, but you're that far behind when you're trying to intercept it, you've got no trouble. You can't intercept.
Jack beat them by 80 points.
Who?
Essendon beat them by 80 points.
Yeah, I know they beat them, but you're allowed to have one bad day, Sam. I think you'd allow that, wouldn't you? 1 day in 22. 1 day in 22, they call it.
Jack, isn't one of the problems for the opposition that Hawthorn, if you tag, say, 3 or 4 of them, they've still got another 3 or 4?
They've got another 3, 4 just as good. That'll pop up everywhere around the corner. And what's more, they've got their roving department playing very well now.
You've gone mad over the Rovers.
I have, because you've got to have rovers to win a premiership side because the ruckmen battle their hearts out. If they've got no rovers, well, they mightn't go on the ground at all.
Right, let's have a look at Cracker's vote.
2 votes to a rover who roved everywhere around the ground, and 3 votes to Buckenara, who probably picked up Brownlow medal votes yesterday, but probably won't win the medal. But a great game by Gary Buckenara.